Hey YouTube, I'm in 10 and I'm doing a bit of Fabled. It's been like 2 months or somewhere around that, near 2 months on the Fable deck. I thought I didn't really notice until like half an hour ago, which after they made a Fable deck already, but unfortunately it's YouTube wouldn't accept it. I don't know why. Like I had the I have HB Media Smart webcam. And I tried connecting to YouTube, but it wouldn't allow me to. It said 15 minutes of it. Oh boy. I didn't look, and it was 19 minutes long. I said, what the hell, that's too long. So I'm going to do like a quick run by of it this time. And I'm putting the card like this, so it'll be more accurate. So ready? First off, we got Dandelion. I check him in just for the fact that he can summon 2 tokens. He never sees the field. I ensure you, he'll never see the field unless I set him face down. That's basically it. If I do something else. Next we got one for Chawa. I'm only playing one till I see it more dead. If I don't draw Fable or draw Fable that needs effective discarding. And one Kushano. He's more useful in Grave. He's the I play Foolish Burial and he's a second target for bullshit if I need him for. But you know what happens. One Noechi. I draw him more than I want him to draw him because I draw him 2 times and like he does nothing. Like I usually when I draw him I don't usually draw the Fables. So like annoying the bullshit. So I decided to play one. Then we got one Tricky. I want to play one Tricky because I think it would be basically the same thing as Chawa, but minus the tuner and it's level 5 and it makes Kushanu more interesting to use. But that's beside the point. Next we got a new card that people with no effect really play, anyone to play, main deck anyways. Or as they play at all, because this card hasn't been played in like years. Like I mean long years. I'm not even sure if anyone even played it when it first came out. But Protector of Sanctuary. I'm pretty sure some of you already know why. If you don't, I'll just explain. I have on Felt, and you play Dark Dealings. You don't draw, but you hit this card instead. Basically, he makes your opponent not draw. So Allure will be dead. Restless Greed will be dead. Like if your hand deck that runs Restless Greed, there are a few decks that play it, and people that play Upstart. I might not gain that 1,000, but you ain't drawing no card. But he really useful when I play card destruction. You get -5 instantly, like regardless if you drop Mill Dandy. Regardless, you -3 or -5 doesn't matter. And he just fiend and level 4 and 19 defender. So and he a fiend. I like how he fiend. You Valkyries will be he's useful with Valkyries, so I didn't want Reborn in defense and the card tricking. So yeah, he'd be perfect. Next we got one second. The entire deck except for like five cards, I think. 2 Ganeshis, 3 Grimos, and a Tricky. That's the only card that you can't really touch with this guy, but the rest of the deck is on. And he has Fiend to boot, and he's level 3. Next we got Morphin Jar. A very useful card to draw for a turn. Very useful to draw for a turn, and you draw spells, make your opponent sad in face, unless you try to you sad in face too. But if you draw monsters, happy you. And if you're playing against Dark Worlds, I'm sad. I'll be sad if I play against Dark Worlds. Like, oh great, now both players have like explosions. But luckily it didn't happen. Anyway, we got 2 Ravens. I'm playing 2 regardless of what people say. He my second fabled, second favorite of the fables. My number 1 favorite is Gurmo, and that will never change. And he level 2, so you can use Noechi on him. So I usually like drawing him with Noechi. Next we got 2 Cerberus. I'm not playing 3. I think 3 is a bit more uncommercially weird. I just choose not to play that way. Next we got 2 Lurie. Nice level 1 to come out that you play Formula and Chawa makes it Formula, or another monster like Ganesh, and he more easier to get level 4s or level 5 out. I'm playing level 4, level 5's period, or level 9's if you need the one. Then we got 2 Ganeshas. Basically the same thing as Lurie. He did the level 3 version, but he removed play and he becomes a TV deck when he comes out. He's very useful. And he makes Kushanu is a very powerful monster deck. Some people don't see the use of Kushanu high, but he's high. He makes Raven less vulnerable. Next we got the hot star of the deck, Grandma. She is the emergency calls, or the Rhoda, if you will. Basically all the fables are level 4 or lower, except for one main deck wise, anyways. Daria, but what am I saying? I said it wrong. You can get any fabled. I don't know why I said that for. Emergency call. I don't know why I said that for. I'm an idiot. I don't come on YouTube. I will hit you. 3-Hill Chris, Montre Born. I've been playing Necro Valley decks, or Necro Valley in general, or a deck that macro. I should teach that as soon as possible. That macro is a burden to play against. Next starter spells. 2 Dark Dealings. I'm only to play 2. 3 seems more of a overkill. I might draw into Dark Dealings. I don't want to draw into Dark Dealings with Dark Dealings unless I have a monster in hand, of course. But even so, it'd be really bad. They've got 2 Pot Iris. The deck flies monster to fast. Like, you need to reshuffle the deck as soon as possible, especially with Grimos and Chris's. You get back in the deck immediately. Kushana will stay. And the Synchros, you probably have Pot Iris too. But you usually do it a lot, but beside the point. Then we got 1 Lightning Vortex. I discard. It's basically a good second Dark Hole. But for face-up monsters, so. And really good against 6 Samurais. All you do is play Dark Hole. Play Dark Hole, they'll negate that they think it's a problem. Then I Lightning Vortex. And I get my plus for my monster. But that's beside the point. Then, card destruction, you gotta play it. The deck run for it. It's basically the true draw engine of the deck. Dark Dealings are just samples of it. This is the high drawing card deck. If you draw into this with a full monster hand, you're golden. And if you summon Protector, you're even more golden. But yeah. Then we got the generic spells that everyone need to play. Monster Born, Giant Tornado, Broken Moon, Dark Hole, and I'm playing out my Body Shield. It's very useful against Torrential and against Dark Holes and blah 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 blah. And I'm only playing 1 MST. I hate playing 2. I just hate this card. I mean, unless the deck I need a lot of defense, but Fabled, they can easily run off a lot of defenses. And all I need to worry about is Raw Oppression. That's all I need to worry about. Then we got 1 Mind Troll and 1 Foolish. Void Burial, it's just for Dandy and Kushana. If you have to, you'll Foolish a Fabled like Raven and use Dark Dealing, draw to card create spell summon. So this makes your most of your deck more wide and open. Traps, we got 1 Wing Blast, just guards return cards. He defends against another card that's defended with Dark Hole, Dark Arm, JD, Rosy Cheeks, Scrap Dragon if it comes to that point, and blah 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 blah. It won't stop Warning or Solemn. Let's clarify. Because some people think it can destroy the monster, but the monster never comes out. It's a quick ruling. If some people think you can, you can't. You can't stop Warning with this. Then we got Trap Done. 2 stop Solemn Warning during your draw phase. You only want to play during your semi phase if you're drew a hand, or you drew into a good hand, but they draw traps and you only need to play Trap Done if you're mad. Next we got I don't know what I'm about to say Monster Born. I mean Mirror Force, the basic staple. Mad has common, but Glad is too. Next we got 1 Divine Wrath. I did play Divine Wrath for Sheehan, Kenobi, Black Rose. Basically any effect monster. have to be effect monsters. And Gories and blah 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 blah, Battle Fader, blah 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 blah, Monarchs, blah 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 blah. Basically everything else. Effects. And last but not least, 2 bombers. That's your deck. Let it run by, short, sweet, to the point. Formula. I have Chawa and Lurie, so formula is accessible, but I'm only going to play 1 formula because I think playing 2 is more dead unless I'm playing Solid Kiss in the main deck, which will make Shooting Star twice as fast, or Red Nova if needed. Next we got Kodobi and Unicorn. Some people call it Unicorn, it's Unicore. I know where people get unicorn. I know it looks like a unicorn, but unicorn. I don't know why people call it unicorn. I mean unicorn. I mean I'm just too fast for myself. Hinarsal 4 made these guys legal, so yay. But unfortunately they're valued at $1. Hinarsal price Hinarsal anyways. But I think the dual terminal might be worth more. Basically, we had no cards. He can be invincible, and 3 or more, he died end phase. And when you and your opponent have the same number of cards in hand, negate effects of anything. So he would loop with Lad. That's terrifying. That he negates and destroys. They only do Lad ability. His ability activates. Blah 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 blah. Next we got 2 fabled regions. He's only level 5 I'm gonna play because the caster seems boring, and the deck run for speed, fastness, and caster that slows down the deck and can be Cyber Dragons, which I don't like that. And he's good when you have no card in hand, and you're usually to do it to your deck that run fast. You're gonna run out of card in hand, and so he comes out and he gives you pluses. And you get level 5, so Raven plus 2 cards, Lurie, and use him and make it life in first turn. Or discard 1 Raven level 3, Lurie plus him equals Mistworm, or Trishula if you want to play it. And I'm mad that I only got 1 Trishula out of these 2 boxes. Next we got 1 Brile. You have to play in the deck. It's the most generic card in the deck. You have to play the loop. You're the loop with Lurie and Cerbero. So you discard Cerbero, select Lurie, and basically it's a loop there, or use it on each monster. And this Brile made the monster more appropriate to use. They got 1 Inter Wyvern. People didn't really know about this card being main deck, but I collected a few way before the Hidden Arsenal 3 came out, like way before the Hidden Arsenal, before Hidden Arsenal 2. I think I had some of these and I collected some more, and I did want to collect as many as I can. But he's good because he's the OTK card. Enough said. Black Rose, he's a generic. You have to play him. It's more of a law for level 7s. Then we got 1 Stardust, generic staple. You had to play it. You need defense. You got him. Colossal Fighter. I actually don't like playing Colossal Fighter. He boring. He been abused. And I might even play Gaia Knight instead of him. So I have a second level 6, so my Brile won't be used too early. And 1 Scrap Dragon. He's very useful. I can loop him. I can use the ability with Leviathan and the tokens. So he'd be good against the, basically, let's say this. We're playing against 6 Sams. I target 1 of their back rows. And I target my Leviathan. Or something, I don't know, something happened like that. Leviathan died at +3. And then I go off back again. Next, basically that's why he's useful. Valkyries, I'm only playing 1 because I only have I do have 11, 12 fiends, but only 8 of them will be used for discarding. Or not even 8, 5. 5 of them, well, 6. 6 of them are only to be used. Next we got Mistworm. I'm having a tie to either play Mistworm or Trishula, because they're both good. Cause if he moves 3 off the field, he only moves 1. From hand, deck, and graveyard, so hard to say. Next we got Leviathan. He just had to play him. I was playing 2, but I think 2 would overkill, so I'm only going to play 1. And 1 Shooting Star, because since I'm playing Formula and Stardust, why not play Shooting Star? I don't have to play Shooting Star, I choose to play it. And basically the deck. Comment what you think, blah 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 blah. Haters, obvious reasons. Well, I'm going to learn to ignore the haters, so if you start hating, don't think I'm going to talk back. Do what I think. Okay. and then top. So that YouTube that and bye.